Hello YouTube, this is Christopher with Tougaloo Outdoors, and today I'm going to be bass fishing. It's been a very long, cold summer, and this is probably one of the nicest days we've had. I'm out on one of my family ponds down here in Bowling Green. It may look familiar to a few of y'all. If not, it's loaded with some good sized bass. I wouldn't say monster bass. I think there's maybe one or two big ones in here, and they also have probably about a 90-pound carp in here. So now with this new camera, I'll be able to zoom in on them if we see them. And we just had a big bass just now, actually by that tree stump. So I do want to go ahead and tell y'all that I am using two new baits that I bought. One being a miniature mouse topwater, and then another being just like a jerk bait. So I'm gonna give those a try, stick to what I'm familiar with, and I know that what works, like Senkos. I do have my original Senkos that I normally always use, which is the green one, and also two colors that I've never used that I want to give a try. So I'm gonna stop doing this intro and start catching some bass. Alright, so as you can tell, we're going to be having two separate camera angles, one being up here. Actually, we need to raise this up some. One being on our tripod and one being right here. So what we are running is a Senko. I don't remember the exact name for this colorway. I think it's like a bass or something. I always have good luck with this. What I like to do is make it essentially a weedless one by just barely tucking it in. We got a weighted hook and a little bullet weight on here. So we're just gonna go after and start trying to catch some fish. I am running some 10-pound Stren test. It is pretty old test though, so I don't know exactly how good it's going to be. Hopefully it does pretty well though. So what I like to do with my Senkos is just hit it and we got a bite. Yeah, I don't think he wasn't fully on it. But what I like to do is I just like to cast them out, let them sit there, give it a twitch or two. Oh, I see a big bass moving right now. Give it a twitch or two, watch my line on the water, and really you can feel when they're on, just like that guy. I felt, oh, he spit it out. I think he bit the tail. You should really be able to feel it when they start biting it. I'm gonna move this camera over. Dang, it just got dark and gloomy pretty fast. But you should be able to feel it pretty well, especially using a more sensitive rod. Which most times, if my rod's pretty stiff, I like to actually put my finger on the line. It's always worked for me pretty well. So now, next spot we're gonna try is right over there. So I'll see you once we get over. All right, so now the next spot we're gonna try is we're gonna try a little bit back over this way and a lot over here, just because I know that there's a good sized bass that lurks right underneath those tree limbs. He was there last year at least. So we just gotta hope that he's still there. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it with the Senkos. They just aren't acting like they're working, so we're gonna go ahead and throw on a topwater. We're gonna throw on the what is it called? the Little Ninja Mouse by Savage Gear. Seen a few videos where mouse work really good, so been kind of interested to try this out. So we're gonna do it. Oh, okay, so he definitely does work. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. I was not expecting that. There we go. That was instantaneous. Right as it hit the water, this got bit. Nice, nice little guy. First fish, at least first bass of the year for me, at least on video. If you follow the Instagram page, you've probably seen the six pounder I caught while at home. But obviously a topwater frog does work. This is probably not even a pound bass. We're gonna drop him back in. Go after a little bit bigger one now that we've got the skunk out of the water. Oh, there we go. No, he spit it. Ah, no. All right, so we actually ran into a slight issue while trying to go back that way. There's actually like 2 or 3 trees over there that fell. So what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna stop here with this topwater and then work our way that way, switch baits on that corner, and then work back around. So that's gonna be our game plan. I do expect at least like maybe like 10 bites here on this spot, because for some reason this is where all the bass like to hang out. It's like right up here in this corner, or this whole front side I should say. It's kind of weird, I don't know. There we go. Got ourselves a fish. Oh, that's actually a big one. That is actually a nice sized fish. Loosen our drag up. We don't want to lose this guy. Oh yeah, that is definitely a nice sized fish. I do not have a net here either, so. Oh yeah, there we go. Now that's what we like to call a largemouth bass right there, ladies and gents. That is what we like to call a largemouth bass. Wow. That is so cool. I'm glad I actually brought my scale today, because we can actually get an accurate measurement. Look at that hook placement also. That sound is amazing. So what we're gonna do is calm down, buddy, calm down. So we'll hook him underneath the gills where it's not affecting his filters, because that's what the gills are. They're like little filters. And he weighs approximately 5 pounds. Nice 5-pounder. 4.5 pounder, which is according to my scale. What a nice fish. You can definitely tell that they are spawning if you look at the belly. The belly is wider than up on top. Look at that mouth. Definitely a good fish. Now the most important thing when you take big fish like this is to release them. That way they have a chance to reproduce. Hey, you're going the wrong way, buddy. You're going the wrong way. There you go. Like what we always like to do on Tugaluna is let the big ones go back to their habitat. Yes. Woo! That was a really good fish, guys. Definitely not my personal best. My personal best, I think, is actually an 8-pounder. But for this lake, I think that's probably the biggest bass they've caught out of here in a long time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast out again. We're gonna cast out again and try to get another one. Alright everyone, so hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. Hopefully y'all can hear me also, because these frogs are super loud. But obviously the topwater mouse did work very well. We did catch a nice 4-pounder. I think it's one of the largest fish, largemouth, out of this pond. I'm definitely looking forward to more bass fishing videos. It's starting to get warmer. As y'all can tell, I'm not wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts. I think we have another cold front coming in for like 2 or 3 days after this weekend, and then after that I'm gonna hopefully get a shotgun and we'll be going turkey hunting. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you do subscribe, make sure to turn on the bell icon. That way you get notified when we upload this video or the next one. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. So hopefully